Hello everyone, welcome to the CloudLearn AWS Zero to Hero series. This is a day 21 video. In this video, we are going to talk about a service called Snow Family. So Snow Family is a physical device which is designed for offline data transfer. That's the main purpose, but it also supports edge computing. I will explain what is edge computing and all the things. The basic purpose of the Snow Family is it is a set of physical devices which can be used for huge data migration. Huge data migration, this is the most important word. The reason is, let us say if your company is planning to migrate from on-premise to the cloud. If they had like 10 GB or a 50 GB or 100 GB of a data to move into the cloud, they can use internet and they can upload using like S3 bucket or whatever they want, right? But what if they have huge data to be migrated from office to the cloud or from cloud to the office? They can't rely on the internet. They can't rely on the internet. In that cases, they can use this Snow family service. So in a simple words, I can say whenever you want to migrate a huge amount of data to be migrated, or we can say move from office to cloud or cloud to office. In such cases, we can request a Snow device, which means whenever you send a request, Amazon will send you a device which you can connect in your office network. You can move all the data physically by using a cable or whatever, and then you can ship that device to the AWS data center. Then they will move the data into your S3 bucket or EBS or whatever. It is a efficient way to migrate or move large amount of data from office to the cloud, I mean AWS, or vice versa also. You can move in both the ways. And this Snow family supports three types of devices. I can say there are three types of Snow family devices. It depends on your use case or your requirement. The first one is AWS Snow Cone. The second one is a snowball. One is a snow cone, and the second one is a snowball, and the third one is snow mobile. These are the three devices, three Snow family devices, which can be used to move the data from Office to the AWS or vice versa. Whenever you, let's say I want to move some 10 terabytes of data, then I need to request for a Snow device. Amazon will send that device to your address. You have to move all the data physically, and then you have to send it back to the AWS. This is how these Snow family devices works. So first thing, what are the use cases? What are the use cases of the Snow family devices? The most important thing is large scale data migrations to AWS. And then the second one is edge computing. I will explain what is this edge computing. Edge computing for remote locations. Let us say you are working somewhere in the mid sea and you collect, or in a remote location where there is no proper internet or no proper facilities, and you have a huge amount of data which has to be processed, and you can't purchase a huge server for that, lack of resources and all. Then you can ask the AWS to send a Snow family device, especially the snowball or snow cone, which has a virtual CPUs and GPUs. Means you can use it as a computer also for machine learning, artificial intelligence, data analytics. For any case, you can use that as a machine also. Okay. And then for disaster recovery and data backup, like for example, if your existing server got crashed, then you can get this instantly, and you can set up what we call that a disaster recovery plan. and we can use that as a backup also. Just move all the data into this and you can send it back to the AWS. And then AI or ML processing. Okay, what are the different differences between these three types of snow devices? So first thing is a snow cone. Only the difference is the size, the capacity. So first let us talk about AWS Snow Cone. This is the smallest device which supports 8 terabytes or 14 terabytes of storage. If your requirement is between up to 14 terabytes of data to be transferred, you can use the Snow Cone. It is a portable, lightweight, and rugged. Means it is a heat proof, weatherproof, dust proof, and waterproof. And then the next one is Snowball. The Snowball supports up to 80 terabytes of storage, and it is designed for bulk data transfer. It is designed for bulk data transfer. And this Snowball also supports edge computing, which includes GPUs and up to I think one or four virtual CPUs. If you want to use some edge computing using a Snowball, then you can get up to one or four virtual CPUs. This is the one which can be used at the edge locations for artificial intelligence and machine learning, data analytics, Internet of Things, and all. And then AWS Snow Mobile. Actually, it is a container, a shipping container. Like you can see a trucks, right? Long trucks. It looks like in the same way. It is a shipping container with 100 petabytes of a storage. Means if you have like huge amount of data, more than 80 terabytes, 1 petabyte, 10 petabytes, then you have to request a Snow Mobile. They will send that huge container to your office, right? And then you have to connect that container using optical fiber cables with your network, and you can transfer all the data with high speeds. What is the main use case of this is it is designed for massive data transfer. I can't say huge because it's a massive data transfer, or I can say massive data migrations. I think this is the correct word. Can you guess an example for that? If you want to move the entire data center from your office to AWS Cloud, then you need this AWS Snow Mobile. Okay, and how it will be delivered is it is delivered by AWS to the customer's location via truck. Via truck. So depends on your requirement. You have to go with one of these three types of a Snow family devices. Okay, what is the first one? Let us use because we can't do the practical. It's the costliest thing for us as an individual. I can't spend $250 to get a Snow Cone or a Snow Mobile devices. How it looks like, I will show you. I will say AWS Snow Cone first. Let me go to the images. This is how it looks like. A snow cone, a small hard disk looks like, right? But whatever the data you upload into this, that is a secured with encryption. Even if this hard disk in transit, while in transit, if it was stolen by someone, they can't see what your data is. It can't be opened without your encryption keys. So data wise, we are secure. And then Snowball. It's a little bit a big one, which supports up to 80 terabytes of storage, and also it supports edge computing, means you can use this as a server also. And then Snow Mobile, it's a huge truck. It's like this, which contains up to 100 petabytes of data transfer support. So it depends on, I mean, We don't use these Snow devices or Snow family devices regularly. Once in a lifetime, your company might use or might not use. What are the chances of using these type of services is if your organization is big enough, huge, and it has a huge amount of data, like terabytes of data, and if they want to migrate all the data into the cloud, then only they prefer the Snow family devices. Okay, so for certification point of view, you must know about what is a Snow family device and all. Just I will give you some walkthrough like how to get a Snow family device. In the AWS, we have to type Snow family and you can see AWS Snow family, large scale data transport. Click on that. So here, order an AWS Snow family device. So import into Amazon S3, just here, just give some name to your job. Snowball Edge storage optimized with 210 terabytes, and you will get 104 CPU, 416 GB of memory, and a 210 terabytes of SSD. And all the data will be uploaded to this particular S3 bucket once your data is received by AWS. Okay, let me cancel and create data migration plan, and you can enter your data migration plans, how much data, so that they will suggest what type of device you might require to move all your data into the cloud. Okay, so here next, okay. Here on demand per day pricing, right? Okay, so initial cost. Let me move on to the next step. Next, next. See here. There are shipping speed 1 day and 2 days. 1 day and 2 days. 1 day means you might get some extra charge. 2 days is like a little bit cheaper. And initially, depends on your size. Let me show you the charges also. See here. Snowball, sorry. Snowball Edge in Northern Virginia, $1,800 up to 100 terabytes means you can keep the device for 15 days. If you keep more than 15 days, per day, extra cost will be applied. For every day, extra cost will be applied. And Snowball, then Snow Cone. Where is a Snow Cone? Okay, we are at Snowball. So we have to move into the Snow. AWS Snow Cone pricing. Let me go to the AWS page. Here is the one. Is a Snowball. Yes, you can use this AWS pricing calculator to get a quote also, so that you can understand like how much. And one more thing, like what we call that. Depends on the region, the cost might get varied. On demand per day fee is $250 beyond 15 days. If you keep it more than 50, let us say 20 days, then for the additional 5 days, you will be charged like per day $250. But there is a small price for an organizations to move a huge amount of data, to move huge amount of data, right? So this is about the Snow family, which can be used to migrate a huge amount of data into the cloud. I hope you got clarity about what is a Snow family device and all. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me in the comment section. Thank you, everyone.